Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing just a quick update to let you guys kind of know what's going on with us. I know that I have been definitely slacking on posting videos, and that's just because there's been a lot going on, and I've just been kind of struggling with coping with it all. As you can see, I am filming from the car right now. Luke is asleep in the back seat, and my husband gets off of work in 15 minutes. We're going to go look at our new apartment as soon as he gets home. He should be home in about 20 minutes because he only works about 5 minutes away. So as far as Luke goes, he's 19 weeks now. We went in on the 2nd of December for his 4-month appointment, and everything went seemingly well with the appointment, but we left with a lot more questions than answers, essentially. When we went in, he was 25 inches long and 13 pounds, 13 ounces. It's now the 14th, I believe, so 12 days later, and he's up to 14 pounds, 2 ounces. So he's really only gained about 5 ounces in 2 weeks. So that was one of the concerns that the doctor had, is that he is gaining weight, but it's very, very slowly. But he is growing tall. He's a long guy now. He's 26 inches now, so he's a pretty tall guy. He's just really skinny. But while she was doing the exam, we talked to her about the fact that he is still vomiting quite a bit. He seems to be in quite a bit of pain. And he's just, just not doing well overall. We also talked to her about the fact that he is still having mucus and blood in his poops. Every time he went to the bathroom, he would poop out blood and mucus, and he would grunt and groan, and it was just horrible. So she referred us to a pediatric GI for that. And then she also detected a heart murmur when she was listening just to his heart and lungs to see everything that was going on there. So we ended the appointment needing to go see the GI. We also had to go see a cardiologist and just kind of figure everything out from there. So we did go on Thursday to both the GI and the cardiologist. The GI doctor, they talked to us for a really long time. They got more information on Luke and how he's doing. They tested his poops, which that poop didn't actually test to have any blood in it, but it was full of mucus. They saw that for themselves. And basically, with his weight gain and reflux issues, we're kind of doing a 2-step phase here, or even 3 steps maybe. We're starting off, he's exclusively on Alicare right now, which is a hypoallergenic formula that has absolutely no milk or soy in it. And he's going to be on that exclusively until the 21st. So during that time, I am pumping and freezing what milk I produce, which I'll get to in a moment. And on the 22nd, we can try and reintroduce breast milk and see if he reacts to that at all, or if he gets better on the Alicare. So if he gets better on the Alicare, then and reacts to my breast milk, then basically I have two choices. I can either be done with breastfeeding, or I can go on a total elimination diet, which is basically eating turkey or lamb, pears, rice, and that's it, I think. Maybe black beans for 14 days. And that just doesn't sound appealing to me at all. So basically, if he reacts to my breast milk, then I'm just kind of going to be done with it all. It's been a struggle from the start, so I'm not going to torture myself if it's not even going to benefit him. And then what breast milk I do have, I have about 190 or so ounces in the freezer that I've been storing up for this past 19 weeks. And he I'll just donate it to somebody who needs it, and, you know, just kind of be done with it. It has been difficult with the whole breastfeeding thing because Luke he loves to comfort nurse, and he hasn't been able to do that because of the potential of getting my milk. So, kind of, that's been a struggle. But the other thing that the GI has us doing is putting, he's still on 0.5 milliliters of Zantac twice a day. On the 22nd, we're going to bump that up to 1 milliliter twice a day. And then 10 days later, we're going to add Prevacid or switch to Prevacid if the ranitidine doesn't work or the Zantac doesn't work. So far we have seen a change in him. He is sleeping a lot better than he was. He goes to sleep on his own. We don't have to bounce on the ball for hours to get him to sleep. He's pooping. We don't even notice when he poops aside from just the smell. He doesn't grunt or anything like that. The first poop that he did was on Friday. It did have mucus in it. Saturday's poop didn't have blood or mucus in it. And then when he pooped today, it did have mucus again. So, I did read that it can take up to 6 months or 6 weeks to completely rid his system of all of the irritants. So we're kind of going with that. His reflux seems to be a little bit better. He does projectile vomit still quite a bit, but hopefully with the increase in meds that will go away. I thought he woke up. The other thing, I think that's all. And then we go back in like 3 weeks, I think, for a follow-up visit. So with that, though, the EleCare is very expensive. It's $50 for a small can that will last like 3 days. So the GI is going to get in touch with the insurance company and see if they will cover the cost, if it's included in our health care. I don't think it's going to be since the Nutramigen wasn't covered, but they can give it a shot. If not, I'm going to apply to the Helping Hands program through Infamil, the Pathways program through through Abbott Nutrition, and then Similac has their own version that I'll try and apply to as well, just to see if we can help get some of the cost of the formula covered, because it is expensive. Essentially, we would need 10 cans at 50 cans. It's like $500 a month in formula. So we're going to do that. And then we went to the GI doctor, or the cardiologist. The cardiology appointment was actually pretty good. They did an EKG on Luke, and everything was normal there. So that was really good. And then they went ahead, the doctor listened to his heart and said he can definitely hear a murmur. It was pretty loud. So they did an ultrasound. The ultrasound revealed that he has a small hole in the wall of his heart, which they said is not dangerous at all. In fact, it may close on its own. And they could not find a source for the murmur. So he called it an innocent murmur, which basically means that it's just an abnormal sound that the blood flow makes as it travels through his heart. Both of them are not dangerous, and both may resolve on their own, or they may not. But it's nothing that we need to go in and do surgery for. There's nothing really that we have to watch out for or anything like that. So aside from that, we are moving in 4 days. So I've been really busy packing up and purging and getting rid of, junk that we don't need, and just trying to continue to live, basically. I can actually show you just right out this window. We're moving to this building right here, and I'm sitting in front of our building right here. So literally we're moving right across the street. But that's got me kind of overwhelmed. And then the last thing that's been going on is that I got domperidone. I finally tried to do it, use it, and I have seen a significant increase in my breast milk supply. So I've gone up from 1 ounce roughly per day and that's total pumping like 7 times a day from both breasts, less than 1 ounce, to over 11 ounces total for the day. I'm taking, honestly, I'm not that great at taking pills. So I'm supposed to take, I started at 3 pills 3 times a day, so 90 milligrams. Right now I take like 4 pills twice a day. Sometimes I take the other 3, but sometimes I don't. So I've seen a significant amount of milk increase. It does kind of suck because we're doing this 10-day elimination of all breast milk, but and then hopefully when we introduce it again, it'll be okay with him. But for right now, I am seeing a significant increase, so next baby, I definitely know what to do. That is about it for us for right now. I will definitely try and update at least one more time this week, and then once we move, get back to a regular vlogging schedule. So thank you guys for watching. If you are in the middle of a cycle, good luck and baby dust. If you just got your positive pregnancy test, congratulations and good luck. Bye.